Well, now I am.
We're rolling.
Finally rolling. Hold on 1 second. Before we do anything, though. One, since Noel's not here, and I was going to offer the choice to both y'all. 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2?
2.
All right, that leaves the choice to me of 1 or 3. I'm going to take 3.
Okay.
So Noel will be 1. Remember that.
She's 1. I'm 2. You're 3.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like in the rating of competency of us as workers.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. We all know this.
So yesterday, I established one of my favorite things to do. It only occurs about once a month, but it's my favorite time of month. I don't have it scheduled, but one of my favorite things to do is hear something hilarious, like hilarious enough that like Marshall, like you would understand, like it's like your type of humor, and just randomly recite it to you with no context whatsoever, and your reaction, it usually catches you off guard, and it brings me so much joy that you find so much humor in that. So
thank you.
Yeah, so I fulfilled my April quota, I think, right?
It's pretty early in April.
Okay, so maybe I'll try and hit you with one more.
Are you sure you nailed it?
Well, what I said the other day was more of a quip. I don't know if it was really like a thing, but
okay, quips can be good.
Yeah. So let me work on the other one. The first one was last month, and it was you're a snail.
Oh yeah, that one was bad.
No. What is it?
You're a snail, you die, and you open your eyes, and you're like a mediocre bank teller or something.
What do you do next?
Weird. Existential crisis.
Yeah.
Which is existential. Really to contemplate my place in the universe.
That's all right.
And then give up, because it's probably meaningless.
At that point.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you die and come back as anything, and you have all the thoughts and memories of the last thing, is it really...
Is it really much of anything?
You'd be like, okay, there's some things existentially I need to think through because I just discovered reincarnation, but for whatever reason, it doesn't start at birth.
True.
It starts in the middle age or something. Because that means someone who's a human could be middle aged, and all of a sudden now they're a snail person.
That's true. Yeah, that there's a lot of things for a loop.
What happened to that person's soul, Justin? Or consciousness? I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bizarro books are weird.
Yeah, but
like the Metamorphosis. Have you ever read that one? Maybe. It was like a Russian literature, not propaganda. I feel like I have to say that nowadays. Russian literature from 1910s or 20s, I want to say. And the whole book's premise is this guy wakes up one day and discovers that he is a giant bug.
Really?
Yeah. And it just deals with him and his family having the fallout of that, and his family realizing they prefer him as a bug.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a movie, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a weird, like low budget type film. I think it was the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. Right?
Okay.
Isn't that the same guy as Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. So
that's what we need Noelle. She would know.
Yeah. She would know right off the bat.
We wouldn't even have to ask her. She would just tell us.
So.
Telepathically, she would be like Bryan Cranston for when you get there.
So Bryan Cranston is the dad. There's a wife and a little kid, right?
Okay.
The movie is this. He goes into their detached garage, up to the second floor of it, and at that point they think he's missing. Like for some reason, like he's enjoying being alone up there by himself, and his family thinks he goes missing, but he's watching them from the window of the detached garage, right? And it's just so bizarre because he just watches them, like, you know, police come, they search the house. For some reason, they don't find him up there. I don't know why, nor do they look up there. But then the wife eventually moves on, gets married, like, and he's just like literally watching this all unfold. It is so bizarre.
This is a guy living off of.
There's so many questions that come from it. Really, like really strange.
Pocket dimension inside of his attic or something.
Yeah, it's really, really bizarre. But
it is weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of movies, I finally saw John Wick 4.
Oh, yeah? How was it?
Fantastic.
Nice.
Now, with that being said, I can't fully recommend it unless you've seen the other 3 John Wicks, because they do tie into each other heavily.
Yeah.
I mean, you can watch it and get the gist of it, but it's like almost required reading to see the other.
So,
at least the first or 2.
So Keanu Reeves was actually on the show Smartless. Our friend, or what is it? Our show and friend or show and kind. Smartless, featuring Will Arnett. Keanu Reeves was on there. Okay. He's got a really interesting voice.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always kind of I feel like it's gotten more like that as he got older.
Really?
That makes sense. But I guess let me give my review for John Wick 4.
Go for it, yeah.
While Noelle is not here to critique anything I say. Okay, so movie shot for shot wise, cinematically. Is that the word?
Cinematically.
Cinematically. Cinematic, that's fine. Cinematically is gorgeous.
Okay.
Every shot has so much care into it. They look fantastic. The lighting effects is just cool. Like almost neon grunge effects. It's really cool. There's some scenes where it's like a top down just to show you like the action. Like they play with the camera a lot and it works. Hits every single time they do something interesting. It is probably one of the more beautiful movies I've seen.
Really?
Yeah, just shot for shot. Like you watch it and you're like, wow, this is really well done. Script wise and verbs, like vocally, he kind of lacks a little bit.
Really?
Because one, Keanu Reeves hardly says anything, but it's not one of those things where you like really, it's that bad or noticeable. It's just some of the times you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like there's one line where he just goes, I need a gun. That's the whole scene. I'm like, it's so funny because it's so over the top delivered. The action is fantastic. Like hands down, one of the best action movies you'll ever watch. I think the characters in it, all of them, except for the main villain, feel very threatening. But with the main villain's case, he goes from feeling threatening to less threatening throughout the film, and I think that's a well done without spoiling much because Keanu Reeves is fighting his way to the villain.
Yeah,
it kind of mirrors how like the more panicked he gets, the less threatening he starts to become to everybody around him.
Gotcha.
He starts losing that control. Not going to spoil anything because it's got some heavy, like the plot itself, like you don't see it coming. Very cool. Action's cool. Loving the new characters they introduced. Those are all really awesome. Especially, what's his name? Donnie Yen? Don Yen. He's like a... I'm trying to remember what other movie it would be that you would recognize. He's like he was like one of the martial artists, like action stars. Trying to remember. Plays a blind hitman, but it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved his performance. Keanu Reeves was good in it. Everybody was pretty good in it. Like, there was no actor where I was like, oh, come on, buddy.
Just the script was bust.
It was more or less some of the... It's like they didn't give Keanu many lines. Like, some of the lines that they deliver are kind of like cheesy. But it doesn't really take away too much. That's me nitpicking.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can really nitpick is sometimes you don't really feel like there's anything that can really hurt John Wick. Because this guy gets hit by like multiple cars in the movie and kind of just shrugs it off at times. He does start limping and slowing down. Like he starts off strong. He does take damage to slow down over the movie, but like if I got hit by 3 cars in a row, I would be down for the count.
I'm not sure I would be able to get up from the first one. I mean, hit by the second one.
There's a scene where he falls down some stairs like twice, and I busted out laughing in the movie theater because it's like at a certain point where I'm like, okay, surely he's going to stop falling down these massive stairs, hits a flat part, and then just keeps
going.
I was like, and that happened twice, and I was like, within 5 minutes of each other, and I was like, that's so funny for no reason. But no, it's a great movie. Fully recommend. Worth going to go see in the movie theater. I feel like you'll get the best experience. Watch the other 3. They're actually pretty good movies. Don't expect huge plot from them. They're mostly just revenge films.
Yeah.
But, like solid 6.5 out of 7.
Well, that's pretty good.
Recommend. Any questions about John Wick?
No, but...
no dogs die after John Wick 1, by the way.
That's good. Yeah, geez, the last movie that I saw in theaters was Top Gun Maverick. That was last year.
Yeah.
And, I haven't been to the movies in a long time.
Yeah, go to the movies.
I know.
AMC, $5 ticket day.
Really? What day
on
is that?
Tuesdays.
Ah.
But, yeah, John Wick, can't hype it enough. It was good.
Mm.
One of the better movie-going experiences I've had in a while.
Hey, I'm really glad you enjoyed that. You deserve it.
Yeah, thank you. I do deserve nice things.
You did?
Yeah.
For low prices.
For low prices. I'm not paying for them.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'm Marshall Johnson, and I refuse to pay retail.
Every price that I see in Walmart, that's just the starting price. We can haggle down. Like those people on the Cheapskate TLC show or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, how embarrassing is it to be married to someone like that?
What was that? What's that?
I think I saw where one of the couples on that show got like divorced because the woman finally had enough of her husband's like penny pinching.
Oh my gosh, the one I saw, the guy was driving like a sleek, expensive sports car, and he was having the kid shake their own milk in a bottle to create butter.
I mean, fresh butter is good, but
yeah, but it was like,
I'm not gonna lie, that's a good way to keep your kid entertained. But
sure, but still.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, okay, like creating food and stuff, I understand. It's a little weird. It's a little time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
I can get there. This guy was like, wanted to spend no more than $20 on his like anniversary.
Oh, jeez.
Party for other people. And I bought like, somehow managed to get a hold of alcohol. I don't know how.
Yeah.
He got like cake pops, had like a fire truck and like a hot dog balloon.
Oh,
taped to the wall with no helium to save money. He was haggling with everybody. He would go to like Burger King and haggle with the people, and his wife was always like so embarrassed. I was like, this dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. So when I heard that they were divorced, I was like, yeah, I can see that. Good for her.
I feel like that's just so much effort, you know?
I mean, it's like, it's one thing if it's like, you know, the couple and it's their thing. They're both into it. I get that.
One versus
if
the
it's
other.
one and the other, yeah, that's not gonna work.
You got to be on the same page.
It's like those things.
Yeah, it's true.
When it comes to major stuff like that, sometimes you don't have to be on the same page, but that's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes differing opinions are good.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know.
But general philosophies should be the same.
Yeah,
right.
You know, when like hobbies and stuff, like, it's okay to have different hobbies.
Yeah.
When it comes to money, you both got to kind of be
on the same page. Yeah. True.
This has been relationship advice with Marshall, and weirdly the only one that was ever good.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
Yeah.
You just made a turning point in your marriage.
Oh,
buddy.
no.
Wait, when
did I mature? No.
When's your anniversary? In June, right?
Yeah, June.
Yeah.
I've almost said a year.
Yeah, that's right. Coming up soon.
If I can just make it past year one, I'll be fine.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think people say...
what is fine? What do you mean by fine?
I'll be fine. Well, I think they say the first year of marriage is like the hardest one.
I don't know. It depends. I mean...
It's like an adjustment period, I guess.
I think... Yeah, I could see that. But then there's like...
Barring any like major life events.
Well, I was going to say, yeah. So like general transition, yes. Yeah. But like life events that come up afterwards will probably be much harder than whatever that is, you know? But anyway, be honest with me for a second.
No. And let's start the show.
Yeah. There we go.
Warning! You are about to start listening to Punch the Clock, a podcast hosted by three self-proclaimed cooperate professionals, Marshall, Justin, and Noel, recorded entirely in their company's break room. Marshall claims to be the perfect man, but if that's his idea of perfection, I'd hate to see what imperfect is. Justin claims to be Will Arnett's best friend. However, a restraining order says otherwise. And Noelle believes she is a Disney princess. But we've never seen a crown. Finally, warning, please leave the show now before the podcast starts. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Punch the Clock, the only podcast where one of the hosts just refuses to be honest with himself.
That's right.
I'm your host, Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
And Noel will be joining us later, but go ahead, Bob. What were you going to ask me?
How would I look with a neck tattoo?
A neck tattoo? Probably not good.
No.
Depends on the tattoo. What are we getting, though?
Okay.
Are we just like trying to...
Oh.
Like, what are we getting done?
I'm not sure.
Some stars?
Maybe something with some symmetry.
Symmetry? Okay.
Maybe like a nice, monarch.
A monarch butterfly right across it.
I'm actually thinking the whole
Why
life cycle of a butterfly, just like in stages around my neck. So like, on my jugular, there's going to be a little egg on a leaf.
Okay.
And then around the backside will be the chrysalis. And then the cocoon. And then the butterfly right here.
And you need this on your neck.
Yeah.
Why the neck?
Just
well, I applaud you for getting an educational tattoo, but why the neck?
I'm not sure. I heard it. This is
like,
not my own.
Why not like on a bigger space, like around the leg or something that you can rotate to show people on your arm?
This is not
your back, so it all fits in one spot.
It's not original content. I heard this somewhere. Not the butterfly part, but the neck tattoo.
You see someone with a neck tattoo, you think, man, they're hard, and then all of a sudden you see that's an educational monarch butterfly tattoo. I'd be like, they're hard, but into education?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not getting a neck tattoo.
I didn't know scientists had gangs. All right. That'd be what.
How about you? Would you be into the neck tattoo?
Probably not. I can't really think of anything that I want on my neck, and seems like a terrible spot to get tattooed.
Yeah. It really does seem like it would be painful.
Seems like it hurt. It seems like that would also hurt healing.
Yeah. Plus, the size of my neck has grown in the past 3 years. Just straight up eating. So I think my future prospects of it holding its shape.
It's got to be something that looks better when it gets bigger,
right? and it's no one wants a floppy, saggy butterfly.
Yeah, I mean, agreed.
Yeah,
nobody wants to be looking like a pterodactyl when they get older.
That's right.
All of a sudden, you're in the pool and they're like, "Grandma, why you have a pterodactyl tattoo?" And you're like, "It was a butterfly."
That's right. Yeah. But I think Noel got lost.
I think we lost Noel. Yeah. So we're gonna just move on to what I had. What was your number?
2.
Oh, damn! You got the one I want. I got 3, and Noel's got number 1. So for those of you who don't know, there's.
Do you want me to check with her first if she's coming?
Well, I mean, then I'm just gonna be podcasting to myself and vamping for time.
Oh, so. Okay.
Unless you can do it on your phone.
Yeah, I can do it.
It's okay. We'll blindside her when she comes by.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
For those of you who don't know, there's 2 YouTube stars out there, and they come together. I guess stars, celebrities, whatever you want to call them, influencers.
Mm-hmm.
They came
Content
together.
Creators.
What was it? Jake Paul, I want to say, and KSI, to create their own drink brand, which recently sold out in the UK, and was so highly sought after people were paying thousands for. Well, I'm assuming it's a really bad drink. I have managed to get a hold of 3 of them.
Nice.
In different flavors. So that was the number you're picking, was what flavor you were getting.
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed because I got the one I know is not going to be good. But Justin, the flavors I got were, and this is going to be Noel's, is blue raspberry.
Prime.
Justin, you got orange mango.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Actually.
And unfortunately, I got tropical punch.
Energy drink. Sick.
Yeah, it's an energy drink. So this is called Prime. It's an energy drink brand. Again, recently sold out in the UK. Oh my god, it's got 200 milligrams of caffeine. That is insane. Okay, don't drink the whole thing. This is
nuts.
That is an insane amount. That is triple the amount of a Red Bull.
It literally says drink responsibly. Not recommended for children under 18 years of age, people sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or women who are nursing.
I'm surprised it just doesn't say no one drink this. Oh my god, that is... Yeah, no, I'm reading ingredients on this, and they are insane.
So there's really no fake sugar in it, right?
It's got coconut. Natural? Oh, good news, it has coconut. It's also vegan, 0 sugar.
Drinkprime.com. Is this like a Four Loko non-alcoholic?
Yeah, it's not. Well, I can't bring alcohol to the office, Justin. Oh, yeah, 10 calories, barely any sugar, but 200 milligrams of caffeine is an insane amount of caffeine. What I have tropical punch, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and crack into them. That was really good ASMR.
At first waft, smells good.
Yeah, mine doesn't. No.
Is this like a prank or something?
No, I mean, like, I'm not going to pour that much because the amount of caffeine scares me.
I wonder how much caffeine is per sip. You know what I mean?
Well, Justin, we can figure this out. 200 milligrams divided by 12 is going to equal what?
So how many milligrams in a milliliter? Is that a thing?
No, don't worry. Just 200 divided by 12, bud.
Oh, per ounce. Yeah.
Divided by 12 equals 16.66666667 milligrams per ounce. So that's an insane amount of caffeine.
Yeah. All right.
And you had orange mango. What's your first impression?
It smells good. It smells like orange mango.
Okay. Well, we'll trade after this, but I'll try the tropical punch. You go ahead and tell me your first impression.
Took a sip. It tastes good. I mean, it really doesn't have the carbonation bite that Red Bull does. You know, Red Bull has that like carbonation bite. This is more like just smooth almost.
Mine is just pure like tropical punch flavor. Let me trade this.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're not drinking that warm. That'd be bad. I'm just gonna sip from yours on the other side. Okay, which one was better?
I like the orange mango.
Yeah, I do too. This tropical punch is not doing it for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. But
it's just so stereotypical tropical punch. So like,
how much is in a 12-ounce Red Bull?
It can't be 200, right?
Let's see, 12 ounce.
Go ahead and look that up. But yeah, so that's Pry. I feel like the blue raspberry is probably the best tasting one.
Where'd you get this from?
I think I got it from Food Line.
Oh, nice.
Next to me. But, okay, so weirdly not the worst tasting thing.
It is literally double the amount.
The amount of a Red Bull?
Yes.
Oh my god.
12 ounces. There's...
How many is in a Red Bull?
102 milligrams for a 12 ounce.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's what it
This isn't safe. They're like, these two YouTubers, their primary market is children.
It could maybe even be
what children are drinking this. Just
there's some other sources that say 114.
Those kids are gonna be hyped. That's not good. Like, I gotta imagine those two, like, Jake Paul's primary audience is children, or Logan Paul, whichever one of them.
That is delicious.
Okay, well, ring an endorsement from Justin. Where does this one rank on the soda tier list?
So I
S, A, B, D, C, E, F.
So I really did enjoy the Sour Patch Kids one that we had.
That was really good.
Was that a year ago, maybe?
Maybe.
What brand was that?
Ghost,
that's right. Sour Patch Kids, that was good.
That one was really good.
I think the taste of that was better than this.
Yeah, agreed. Wholeheartedly.
I still do like the carbonation bite. Again, this doesn't really have it. But
it's very light on carbonation.
Yeah, I like the carbonation.
Out of 7, what are you giving it?
For the ability to pack in 200 milligrams of caffeine into one small 12-ounce package, I'd give it like a 6.5.
Really? I'm giving you less points for putting that much caffeine.
Really? I think that's freaking awesome.
Their primary market is children.
No.
The people that watch these YouTube channels are like 12.
Oh, that's scary then.
I'm giving it like a 5. Yeah, it tastes fine.
Uh-huh.
Like, I love how it says adult, like, make sure you're above the age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is like...
So
this is just an unsafe amount of caffeine to be giving a child.
So as hot as it is in here today, I'm going to be sweating the rest of this afternoon. I don't plan on drinking this whole thing because in the same day that I was drinking a Red Bull at my desk, you and Sky separately said, "Oh, you're gonna have a heart attack today."
Yeah, you'll really have a heart attack if you drink this.
Yeah,
I barely put anything in there, but I'll put a little bit more. Use a little bit of energy, but that's like a sip over a couple days drink.
I wonder what
Okay, you went heavy-handed on that one.
I wonder what if there is a safe amount of caffeine to consume per day.
Probably not 200 milligrams.
Yeah.
I feel like mine's got a weird aftertaste to it.
It has like a little fake sugar aftertaste.
Yeah, right? It's got an aspartame.
Yeah. I guess that's the sucralose.
What does it taste like straight from the head? Okay, straight from the can, it's kind of... This is going to sound weird. It feels thick.
Really?
Yeah, take a sip straight from the can. I think the ice is diluting it for us.
Yeah, that's the carbonation bite I was looking for.
Pouring it over ice makes that better. I would not drink this from the can.
If that was ice cold, if the can was ice cold,
it'd probably be better. Yeah, it is very hot in here. What were we looking up?
Caffeine.
Safe
amount of caffeine to consume in one sitting.
Amount of caffeine to consume in, I'll just say a day. Let's go. 400 milligrams a day. What? Yeah. Dude, this is like half the amount. If you drink 2 of these in a day, you're at the point where the FDA is saying
4 or 5
you're going to have some problems.
Jeez.
All right, well, I'm pushing my daily caffeine limit apparently just by drinking this thing. That's insane, dude.
Wow, that's a lot.
And these kids are throwing this back.
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't taste... Oh, man, that's not good.
That's scary. Scary stuff.
Lock up your children. Don't buy them Prime. The 13-year-olds don't need this.
Basically, you know what this warning translates to? Hide your kids, hide your wife. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that guy. I wonder what he's doing.
I don't know, but basically, that's what that warning says. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
I can feel it tingling in my face. That warning just says, hey, kids, this drink's going to be really awesome. You should buy it.
I feel like my best show was the one where we had the Sour Patch Kids energy drink.
Yeah, we were pretty hyped by the end of that one.
Oh, yeah.
But, so that's Prime. I guess we'll taste Noelle's if she gets here. If not, we'll save it and force her to drink it next time.
What is it?
Hers is blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry, yeah.
So we'll just put this away.
Okay.
So she can't see it.
I take it she's not coming at this point.
At this point, I think we have to give up on the Noelle factor.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's all good.
Yeah. I mean, we can do other things. We don't have to have Noelle here. We can pretend we're not competent. We're pretty good at that.
So, big weekend coming up this weekend. I'm making churros.
Churros, all right.
I got a churro iron. It's like a waffle iron, but for churros, which is kind of, I guess, the healthier way to make it. So I'm going to try them both in the iron and also fried. I think the fried are going to be better.
More than likely.
Are you...
most things fried are better.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest with you. But,
yeah,
sounds good.
But you can also make empanadas in there, too. Have you made empanadas? Am I rambling right now?
No, I don't think I've ever had... We're both been just rambling right now. Never had an empanada that I made myself. I've had them before. They're very good. Yeah. I guess speaking of food news on the YouTube channel, I am thinking about doing a 50 states of pizza and just do a different type of weird pizza from every state.
Okay.
Either make up a pizza that I think represents a state or find the weirdest pizza I can find in that state.
I like that.
And then make it. Have thoughts on that, Justin?
Yes. So...
Good enough. Moving on.
What about if there's pizza that's like, hey, this is the best frozen pizza of,
Frozen pizza?
Like Washington State.
Yeah.
Some random, or like...
I would probably just go with pizza Washington State, yeah.
Yeah.
So far what I've gotten is I think it was Iowa invented the taco pizza.
Okay.
Which weirdly kind of tracks for Iowa.
Yeah. Interesting.
Maryland crab pizza.
Crab pizza, okay.
They're all about their blue crabs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even though they're a trash state, they still like crabs. Probably have to be a white sauce for that. Noelle! Woo! Hey! You're just in time.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, probably. Wait, from work or from us?
No, from it being hot in here.
If that seat is awkwardly warm, I am very sorry.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Well, we got something for you to cool off, Noelle. You can just put that drink away, by the way.
Yeah, put it away.
You don't want that.
I'm probably going to need it afterward.
There you go.
Oh, it's Prime.
Yay! You knew what it was exactly.
Logan Paul.
Oh, that was the Paul brother. I was like,
Yeah.
Am I the only one that doesn't know who this is?
yeah, he's a pretty awful guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like to believe I support the other guy, KSI. I don't think he's trash. There you go, Noelle. That was not what we opened up. You're just going to suck down the Coca-Cola.
I'm sorry, it's cold.
Are you
Fair enough.
sensitive to caffeine? Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Good. You passed.
Have a sip of that, and then we'll tell you how much caffeine's in these things.
I already know, because Brian's gotten these. Well, he's gotten the other ones, not this. The ones there's like Gatorade.
The Gatorade? There's a Gatorade Prime?
Mm-hmm.
All right, how's the blue raspberry?
That is so sweet. It's like a popsicle.
For real? I'm going to go ahead and taste that one then.
I'm going to put a dab in orange mango raspberry.
Oh, God, that one's the worst. I thought that one would be the best one.
It smells like a melted bomb pop.
That is a... Yeah, exactly.
It smells like the inside of a wrapper of a bomb pop.
Would you like to try the other flavors? Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm so hot.
Okay, it's good. You're eating peanut butter, so...
Oh,
Yeah, it's really warm in here. Why don't you grab like a chair and pull it over?
I gotta stand.
Okay.
So that's basically a peanut butter and jelly empanada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just got an empanada iron to make empanadas.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these things have 200 milligrams caffeine in them, which is double the amount of Red Bull.
Isn't that one gross?
Yeah, the blue raspberry, like even the tropical punch was better than that. The orange mango is actually good.
Mm-hmm. You want some of this?
Oh, I'm good.
That's fair. Okay, well, yeah, that's Prime, everybody. Where would you rate that on the scale out of 7?
I would never drink that.
Okay, straight 0 for Noelle.
Are you an energy drink
No.
consumer?
Yeah, neither am I.
Soda, that's it.
Yeah.
Coke.
Yeah.
Coke or Pepsi, man.
I feel that.
Diehards.
Diehards, yeah.
Mm.
I'm a Dr. Pepper boy.
I like cherry Coke, and you know what? Coke
Very bold of you
Zero.
to say that.
nailed Cherry Coke Zero.
Mm.
That, between regular Cherry Coke and Cherry Coke Zero, the difference is smaller than between Coke and Coke Zero.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fair enough. So if we haven't mentioned it, listeners, this room is a freaking sauna today.
Yeah.
Our work AC is like busted.
Yeah, I put on Gold Bond
It is
today.
pretty
so.
bad though. Okay, thanks, bud.
Just it's like a dad thing.
Yeah. I joked earlier, I'm not sure whether... Yeah, never mind. I'm just going to move on with my life now.
Yeah, I'm happy I put on a lot of deodorant myself, so... I'm just saying.
Yeah, same. I knew it was going to be hot.
Yeah. I want to say yesterday, I was like, I'm like...
So are there days that you put on a little?
I made sure it was loaded, okay?
Yeah. I mean, one for the pits, and then one for the strip down the chest.
That's right, you did tell us that, yeah. You still do that?
Well, of course I do. I do that every day. Because my wife comes up to my
Why is it
chest.
hotter in here?
We thought it was hotter out there, but now I'm starting to feel warm in here, probably from the massive amount of caffeine I just drank.
Yeah, the blood, increased
Blood's
blood
flowing.
pressure.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm probably going to pass out, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Make sure you keep rolling. Any medical emergency, get it on.
Film, audio.
Audio? Get on tape. Tape is what I was thinking of. We had so many other things I was supposed to do. I thought we had...
Sorry for my lateness.
That's okay. We only made fun of you in, all over the place. Yeah. At all times.
Good.
My daughter's class is having a pizza party today.
There's a lot of pizza here.
And she probably has some AC, so she's good.
Yeah, she's good. Look at this. Look how simple this life looks.
I know.
A juice box.
I remember back in the day when I was in kindergarten,
A pizza
you
party?
had a cubby hole and you put your stuff in there.
Living the life.
Mm-hmm.
Rip. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to find the listener mail Oh, here was one for a couple weeks ago that we were supposed to ask Noel. Me and Justin already talked about this one. If you had to go through... Sorry. Good day. If you had to go through and live out the events of any one movie as a shot-for-shot remake, but you are the main character and all the side characters are replaced by people in your life, what movie would you pick?
She's
With
not
Abyss.
either.
That's her happy face.
Is it?
Sorry. That's her having a good time. She'll come home later and tell us, oh, I had so much fun hunting Easter eggs. Didn't look like it.
Yeah, for real. That is pretty funny.
Anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to derail. It's the caffeine.
No, you're good. It was a shot-for-shot remake of any movie. You're the main character, and all the side characters are played by people in your life. Me and Justin did this a while back. And I think in all of mine, I died at the end.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, we did one where I was Ferris Bueller. That was fun. And the rest of them, I was in the Fast and Furious series. This is Dominic Toretto.
I'm trying to think.
Do you remember what yours were, Justin, while Noel's things?
This was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Noel wasn't there for that one. Oh, God. Someone's going to tell me there's a big shark we got to go hunt. No one? Jaws, 1974? All right.
The sound.
Scratches on the board.
I'm sorry. I'm like...
I want to relive, the movie Jaws.
Oh, God.
As the main character.
Wasn't it filmed in like a pool or something?
It was out in the ocean.
Right.
They almost drowned a couple times.
Really?
I know.
I thought they filmed that in a pool.
Nah, no pools, bro.
Original Jurassic Park, and the main character, I'm the T-Rex.
That's the main character in your mind? Now, here's an important question. Are you physically a T-Rex, or is it just a tall version of you?
I'm a physical T-Rex.
Okay. I think it'd be funny if it was just a tall version of you stomping around.
With short arms.
You're like, why do you keep feeding me goats? We had a couple, didn't we? Ferris Bueller would be a fun one.
That would be an awesome one, yes.
Jaws would be fun for about 5 minutes.
What about,
I don't know why I feel like Jaws would be fun to live through. That's kind of a weird thing.
I think Date Night would be hilarious.
Oh, yeah, any romantic comedy.
Yes.
Nah, actually, I don't want to be a romantic comedy.
Not any romantic comedy.
50 First Dates would be hell.
Yeah.
Can we agree that movie's really messed up?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, meet your child. That's awful.
Yeah, I think Date Night would be hilarious.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I know this is an old question. We've already done this, listeners. Welcome to the rehash episode. We weren't even sure if we were going to record that. Give us some slack.
And we didn't know where we were going.
No, but we did get
But that's
Prime.
the beauty of recording.
Yeah, but they have a Gatorade version of this.
Really?
You have a red, white, and blue ones. It's like exactly like that popsicle. The
Oh, yeah, the Rocket Pops.
You have that. They have green. They have blue. They have red.
With caffeine?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
It's exactly like Gatorade, and they're really sweet.
These are really sweet.
Yeah.
My face feels tingly.
Mine does too. I feel it like
yeah,
right
you
here.
feel it like, yeah, right in the cheeks.
Yes.
He's going to be like doing those really big. It's going to be like...
I've got so much work done!
Be a computer.
Okay, but trying to think of other movies.
I think
Sorry.
Top Gun Maverick.
Oh,
It'd be cool to be a BA.
Okay.
Badass.
You can say that. As long as there's no F's or Jeffs, we count as non-explicit.
Yes.
Yeah, no F's and no C's. The rest of the stuff you can say whatever. I looked at the terms of service. It's very minimal. It's only 2 words. I have to bleep.
What was I going to say? Top Gun would be cool.
First or second?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, no one dies in that one. That's good.
I just finished watching Couples Retreat. And
I knew what it was. Every single movie that you had me as the friend, I died in those movies. That's where I was dying. The last time we did this.
oh yeah.
I was like, why do you keep killing me off?
Gosh, what other movies?
I'd make a good best friend that dies in a movie.
Oh,
Wait, you just watched Couples Retreat for the first time?
No.
Okay.
But I will say, no, this is random. Did you guys see the new Rob Lowe show on Netflix with his son? No.
All right, fair enough. Moving on.
I won't
like,
even click or look at it.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I watched the first 10 minutes, and it is like so slow. And maybe I didn't give it enough time, but it was just not. It just didn't like. There wasn't anything to really grab you, you know. I think they were banking on the value of Rob Lowe to bring you in, but I wasn't really.
This is kind of awkward, man.
What?
Because today's episode has been sponsored by Rob Lowe. Do you need an actor for your film or television show, preferably TV? Want him to do kind of a mediocre, kind of happy guy? Hire yourself Rob Lowe. Now back to the show.
He's a good.
He wanted me to read that part for part. Rob Lowe is, I guess, very self-depreciating. We should probably check on him.
I think he's a good supporting actor, but I'm not sure if he's like the front and center kind of guy. You know,
I'm surprised that guy still gets work.
He was in West Wing. He was good
in the West Wing. He wasn't really the main character, though, right? Kind of.
Well, didn't they kick him off the show after he slept with like a teenager?
Yeah, he was only on for like
also
first
90s
seasons,
like
maybe?
Hollywood, man, they really love teenagers. Between him and Seinfeld, it's creepy. But just saying.
No, the only thing I can suggest, I watch really dark stuff. Watch the Waco documentary on Netflix.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was really good. They actually had a lot of footage that was never been shown before, like videotapes.
Okay.
Interesting. And then I watched the documentary of Jared from Subway on Discovery Plus.
That's good.
And
that was a thing.
I'm afraid to watch that
creepy.
because
I don't have Discovery
I just
Plus.
know that it's on Hulu too.
Oh, okay.
I was afraid to watch that because I'm like, I know the outcome of this is creepy. So.
Yes, and
they
have recordings of him talking.
Oh,
and it's 1,000 times worse than you ever thought. Yes, Brian and I were just like, what? He says everything's so nonchalant too.
Really?
Man, really shouldn't have put their whole brand behind him.
She like gave up her whole life to like hunt him down. Basically,
Really?
yeah.
Well, fair enough. Glad she did it.
Wow.
No, it was. I was just like, I know what he did, but like hearing someone talk like that was just like insane.
Jeez. Weird.
So anyway, well, recently,
They're really dark. Sorry.
I've recently on TikTok been watching episodes of Bluey.
Yes.
On TikTok.
It is hilarious.
I'm not sure why full episodes are coming up on my TikTok.
Disney, it was on because
Yeah.
whatever. And Brian just popped on. He's like, "This is a really cute show." He's like, "Parker should watch this."
So, two of my favorite episodes: Takeaway and The Weekend. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so the Weekend is hilarious because basically most of the episodes are about like focused on the dad for the most part. So.
Why am I drinking this?
It's the weekend, right? And the kids are in the living room and they're jumping all over the dad, right? And the mom like walks past by them. She's like, all right, I'm going for a run, bye. She's just like, chaos, peace out, right? Anyways, a parent, I just thought that was really funny.
I find it funny that I'm getting full episodes on TikTok for some reason.
That's good though.
The algorithm's like, you need this, and here's the pirated version.
They're only like 9 minutes long, so but they're really good, really funny humor.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's funny that they're Australian.
Yes.
Or New Zealand, one of the two.
Something like that. Yeah.
They have really cute toys too.
Look up the one called Takeaway. I think you'll find that hysterical.
I watched the one with their like grandma or something.
Oh, I didn't see that one yet. Good stuff.
So I'm going to get some water.
Okay.
Taking more of this was a bad idea. Sorry, my head is like...
No,
Too much caffeine.
it's also disgusting.
All right, we got to fill some space here.
Yeah.
So, peanut butter and jelly empanada on a scale of 1 to 7. Go. Where would you rate that?
I think it's a solid 7.
Solid 7. Would
The reason
you?
why I even get this, because when you buy a pack of bread, okay? You probably go through the whole thing, but for Brian and I, we never get to go through the whole thing before it expires.
Okay, that's good. That's better.
Wash it down.
Heart's like racing. I guess I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine, actually.
We've been getting Uncrustables, because don't worry about bread going bad. And it's still the same thing as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
It piques your inner child. Okay.
I will live vicariously through you in enjoyment of that peanut butter and jelly.
They have different others. They have other stuff. Like, they don't have peanut butter jelly. They have an almond and hazelnut one. Oh. That's really good.
Can't do hazelnut.
Oh, is that part of the...
I can do some nuts.
Oh. I didn't know if it was a strictly peanut.
Casually try to poison Justin.
Yeah, so the cleared ones are almonds, walnuts.
Okay.
Can you have coconut?
Yes.
Okay, that's good, because that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in there.
There's coconut in there.
Walnut. What's the other? I'm missing something else. But anyway, there's a couple I can't eat.
Oh, okay.
Others I can't. So.
Alright, so these drinks were a mistake. It was way too hot.
Hey, I'm good.
You feel... Yeah, you chug down Red Bulls like frequently, man. I'm like caffeine sensitive.
I gave one to Lewis.
Oh, Lewis would love
these.
these.
He's a caffeine guy.
Yes,
yeah.
he drinks Red Bull and coffee literally all day.
Yeah.
Oh, we should give him the blue one.
He's the chillest person ever.
Yeah.
Like, you can be like saying something you're upset about. He's like, it is what it is. I'm like, how are you not more angry?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I feel that. I do that too. Be like, it's out of your control.
Yeah, you or him are like very like.
Try to.
I have gotten out of Lewis a couple of times where he actually spilled his tea, and same with you. So
it's rare.
They're not all like that, but like most of the time.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
Keys are poking me. Sorry.
I'm like, I wish I was like that all the time.
Yeah, can't control what you can't control.
This, like on edge.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Any hooser.
Man. Remind me not to buy Prime again.
So, I'll see if I can bring some churros in for you guys on Monday, but no promises.
Yeah, I never did get those meatballs.
I know. Well, no. I know.
He promised me a lot of things.
So here, you weren't in that Monday, and I was going to make them on a Saturday. I didn't want them to sit like.
Yeah, it's true. You were looking out for your meatballs. Yeah.
So I will.
Phrasing.
You will definitely have a batch of meatballs.
I like to push that just a little bit.
Phrasing again. I thought you were about to say octopus. Alright, fair enough. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I can't really have churros, but...
Oh, damn, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, welcome to my world. Every time I look at something like, that looks nice, and then I'm like, oh.
I can sub out gluten-free.
The problem is, I think if I even had a gluten problem, I'd still eat gluten.
It feels like
Unless
knives.
it's deteriorated the inside of your
well, if you're celiac, if you're celiac, it leads to cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should get tested for that. I haven't been tested for that yet.
Oh, you just cut it out?
Yeah, I cut it out. Doctor was like, well, you're probably gluten intolerant then. And I don't know what happened to that doctor. I just got to notice that he doesn't work there anymore. And my new doctor's in Fredericksburg. And I was like, what?
Scary.
One, I don't live near Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
Listeners, for me, that's like an hour and a half away with like traffic. When they said your new primary care physician's in Fredericksburg, I was like, excuse me, insurance company. You saw the address you mailed this letter to. Why would you think that was okay?
The insurance companies are always trying to screw you.
Oh, yeah, at all times.
Did your daughter get to meet the Easter Bunny?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she did last weekend. And,
vicariously.
She liked she liked
Him or me? Her, I don't know what the Easter Bunny is.
Yeah.
I think it's a bunny. I think Easter Bunny doesn't have any concept of pronouns.
With side eye.
She has a smirk though.
Yeah, like in 20 years she'll be playing Wednesday Addams.
What's that?
The Addams Family.
Wednesday Addams?
Have you watched that on Netflix?
No.
It's not good, don't worry about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't get the hype.
Yeah.
I tried watching it.
It's like Disney school cheesy.
Yeah, it was cheesy.
Really? Like Disney after school program. Yeah.
You might like it.
Maybe it's like the younger 16-year-old
reminds
generation.
Me of something that would be on CW.
It reminded me of something that would be on the Disney Channel.
No.
After school. It's a little bit darker, but it was like the same acting vibes.
But she's like very serious all the time. She'll be very excited, but serious. So who's comparing her daughter? Because she gives a serious look.
Serious smirk.
Yeah.
She's having
No
a
smiles.
great time inside.
I'm having a great time.
Said, but she was going Easter hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, look, on the outside she looks pissed, but on the inside she's like, oh, this is a blast.
I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
That was probably me when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pure frowns. I love it here.
Yeah.
And I love that they they accept her as she is, and they still just post those pictures. Like they're like, oh yeah, she's having a great time. Like
she says she is.
Sending you those pictures?
Yeah, there's like an app that we have.
Oh, okay. That's how my brother's place is. They send him pictures throughout the day.
Yeah.
Where in the hell does the Easter Bunny come from? How is that related to Jesus?
Oh, we just had this conversation
as a non-religious person, someone please help me.
He's really cute.
It is
Jesus or the Easter Bunny? I need you to follow up.
It is the pagan.
I would say you need Jesus, but I don't think you do.
It is the
Stay away from Jesus, please.
pagan celebration of rebirth.
Okay, so it was one of those we were talking about the date, and it became they took it over from some other festival.
Yeah.
What's in your cup? Why is it red?
I don't know, some sort of tag on the bottom.
Oh, it's a tag. Red.
But yeah, we figured that out. I just don't know where the Easter Bunny comes from.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of those things where it's like a
fertility. I stopped believing in the
fertility.
Easter Bunny way sooner than I did Santa.
So last year.
Yeah.
I love how you.
You still believe in Santa, so.
True. I love how the Easter Bunny. You're like, nah, that's fake.
Well,
Santa, though.
it was a huge rabbit hopping around delivering Easter baskets. Okay. I believe the jolly old man and his elves were creating Christmas gifts and eating cookies.
Giant Easter Bunny, though? No.
Totally out of the
I
cards.
also thought Tooth Fairy was real.
You know what? It probably comes from
Because
a fertility.
my mom used to put, like, glitter. Like, so when she'd take my tooth and put mine, she'd put, like, little glitter, like, area. And I thought it was real. I was like, man, a fairy came here and took my teeth.
Huh.
Did it take you a long time to get downstairs from your tower?
Oh my god. You saying I'm a Disney princess?
When your mom did that.
Alright, which one of y'all is playing footsie with her?
My baby,
I
sorry.
think it's
Diana's not here today, so I know it's not her.
Sorry, I was just kicking around because I got the jitters.
Oh,
All
okay.
this caffeine.
He's like, ready.
I'm just feeling someone rubbing my leg, and I'm like, Diana's not here. This is not.
That's more of the effect of the
A little bit
caffeine.
taps. Okay. But no, okay, I just thought about it. It's probably fertility festivals where the Easter Bunny comes from.
That's what it was, yes.
Okay.
Pagan fertility.
Something.
Yeah, something like that.
And it turned into a bunny?
Think about it for about 5 minutes and get back to me. Anyway.
I don't understand it.
I know. Think about it for 5 minutes and you'll be like, oh. We'll explain it later.
You got 4.5 more minutes.
You got 4.5 more minutes. At the end of the episode, you'll get there. No, you'll get it eventually. As to why it's a bunny. But, I forgot what I was going to say.
Sacrifice?
Nope.
I really am.
Opposite, really.
Yeah.
But, I forgot what I was going to say.
Imagine, so you know that feeling?
Oh, so Easter, that's fun as a
That's
parent?
like every day for me. Like, that's what like a moment in my shoes is like.
My father?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know that feeling?
Yeah.
It's all the time for me.
So,
Oh my god.
yeah. So Easter, is that fun as a parent?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to, like, you know how, like, people tell me they like to live vicariously through me for, like, the weird stuff I do? I like to live vicariously through you for the wholesomeness.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
You know, I don't have a child or a family like that, so it's like, I want to feel it.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, no, you get to, you know, it's like, right now she's like, yeah, we did it like, you know, the past couple years, but now she's like engaged in it, you know? So, no, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah, yeah. It's something to, so here's the thing is that like holidays and different things like that, like during the week is like so like routine, like you're, you know, coming to work, you go home, you do the nighttime thing. So like looking forward to that stuff is kind of nice because it's like you get something on the calendar, you know, you have something planned, something to look forward to. It kind of breaks up the monotony of things a little bit, you know.
I have a hard time with routines.
With what?
Routines.
Oh, really?
Like, if I get in a routine, it starts to bother me.
I'm always in a routine.
Which might explain, like, my personality a lot to other people now that I think about it. I like that little element of chaos in my life. It's fun for me.
I mean, it's one of, like, I don't know.
Probably why I've had so many hobbies.
I think
now I think about
some sense kids like
that and undiagnosed ADHD. My wife made me sit down and take an ADHD test.
She did.
She did not tell me the results, but she told me I should go talk to someone.
Oh, jeez.
Because she's taking one because she wants to know if she has it possibly. And she's like, I'm going to ask you some questions. And I was just like, yeah, okay.
I think
I did not score well.
I think with like having mobile devices and like so much stimuli that there's like going to be some evolution of like our brains that like everyone's like that's going to be the baseline. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have to be processing so much in a short period of time.
That and the massive amount of caffeine they're putting in energy drinks now.
Exactly.
It's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah. Is it time to wrap up?
Yeah, it's time to wrap it up.
All right.
Well, anybody got anything to shout out?
Anti-shout out to Rob Lowe's. I think it's called Unstable, actually.
Fair enough.
Shout out to Peeps.
Peeps?
Big weekend coming up for Peeps.
I have a case of Peeps Pepsi in the back of my car. I should have brought that.
Oh, God, it's hot, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go in the fridge eventually. I'm not just going to pop it from the trunk and go for it, but...
shout out to Cherry Coke Zero.
Okay, as always.
And a shout out to Marshall for having these delicious, colorful, and caffeine-pumped drinks for us today.
Yeah, my face still tingles.
I feel like my eyes twitching.
Yeah. So, Noelle, got anything?
Shout out Critical Flick on YouTube, like always. And yeah.
Cool.
And you know what? Shout out to you guys.
Oh.
For being you.
Cool.
I can't tell if that was sarcasm or not.
No. It wasn't sarcasm.
Okay.
Being serious.
Yeah, well,
Cool, thanks.
Shout out to me for being awesome and no one else.
Dang.
Shout out to Noelle for Disney advice.
Shout out to Justin for getting a second round of shout outs. No, I'd like to shout out John Wick 4. That was awesome. Recommend. Serious shout out to a video game called Dredge. Awesome. Try it if you have a Nintendo Switch. $25.
Dredge?
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Okay, I'll have to tell Brian.
Yeah, my wife's like obsessed with it now. I bought it for myself and I haven't gotten to play it since. I told her, hey, you should try this. You'll like it. She did. She loved it. Now I don't get to play. I had something else to shout out. Shout out to my YouTube channel, Marshall Johnson.
2 L's.
1 L. I have 1 L, Noelle.
I'm kidding.
You should know this. Shout out to Jesus. Since it's about to be Easter.
He hears you.
He hears me.
Shout out to Easter
They call
eggs.
that
Shout
a
out
prayer.
to Easter eggs. There you go.
Shout out to the
They
Easter
call that a prayer, Marshall. Shout out to Jesus.
Like someone,
Prayer.
I know I'm about to say this, I'm going to regret this later. Someone's just going to have to sit me down and teach me religion one day. There's going to be thousands of people be like, I got you,
You're on
fam.
the right track.
Yeah.
You're on the right track.
Anti-shout out to Prime.
Oh.
That's too much caffeine, man. Stop selling this to children. I'm a full-grown adult and a large man, and that is really hitting me hard. Don't sell this to 12-year-olds.
Anti-shout out to American cheese.
I thought you were just going to say America. That was going to be a hot take.
I don't know what they've done, but I'll tell you what, that stuff does not melt, and that's a problem.
Well, anyway, that's going to wrap it up for us today. I've been your host, Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
And I'm Noelle.
You can find us on wherever the hell you found us. Go look for our Facebook page that we abandoned. and everything else. Toodles.
Toodles.
If you want the best Justin for every episode, he needs an energy drink.
Yeah, apparently.